No dude, I'm not letting it go. I am not letting any of these films go because these films brought meaning to my childhood. In fact, these films are the entire reason why I have childhood memories. And I know for sure, I know 100% sure that I am not the only one. Millions, if not billions, if not trillions of people around the world had the same childhood experience like me. Because let's be real here, back then, Disney was the best thing in the world. But right now, in this video, I'll be talking about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And in my next videos, I'll be talking about Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and so much more. Now keep in mind, I'm not going to talk about every single existing Disney princess films. Because you know me, or maybe not, or maybe... Dude, of course you know this. You have to know this. You must know this. I don't know everything. I'm only going to talk about the ones that I grew up watching. And I'm also going to talk about the recent ones. No, Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame is not a Disney princess. Alice from Alice in Wonderland is not a Disney princess. Oh, and did you know? Wendy Darling from Peter Pan is most definitely not a Disney princess. You guys need to snap out of it. If you thought Esmeralda or Wendy Darling or Alice from Alice in Wonderland are Disney princesses, then all I can say is... You must have been so high.
Why the hell are you talking about these movies all of a sudden?
Because, well, I just want to talk about old Disney. I just want to talk about the good old days. I don't want to talk about modern Disney because I simply refuse. Okay? Okay, maybe one day I'll talk about modern Disney. So now let's talk about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Oh wait, before I begin, I just want to remind everyone that despite the fact that I am talking about a film that's made for kids and families, this video is not made for kids. Why? Because this entire channel is not made for kids. I am not made for kids. Because I say things like fuck, god damn it, shit, cocaine is the meaning of life. So if you're a kid, shoot. Now we all know what the story is all about. It's about Snow White living with her stepmother, who happens to be the queen. The queen is jealous of Snow White because according to the creepy face on the wall, Snow White is the fairest one of all. Ooh, I made a rhyme, mother. Snow White's the fairest one of all, meaning she's the most beautiful and the most kind. But the evil queen does not like that. Not one bit.
Not one bit.
Later, a prince hears her sing, and they immediately fall in love. The queen's still jealous, so he orders her huntsman to kill Snow White.
I can't do it.
So he tells her to run away and hide in the forest. She goes to a small house where she meets the seven dwarfs. Grumpy, Dopey, Doc, Happy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Sleepy. What a great cast of memorable and iconic characters.
Get your hands full of water. You snort and you snuff and go.
I swear to God, when that scene transpires, I couldn't help myself but sing along. Because this song right here is a song that I haven't heard in a million years. And it's such a beautiful experience, hearing a song that you haven't heard in a million years. After the evil queen found out about the fact that Snow White is still alive, she decided to look like an old GG by using magic, or should I say, science? Yeah, that's not magic, that's science. Or maybe science is magic. After she successfully turns herself into an old hag, she makes the ever so classic poison apple. Now we get to this scene.
Thirsty? Have a drink!
When I was a kid, this scene didn't really bother me because I didn't really care in general. But now, rewatching it as a young adult, I just want to say, this is literally one of the most horrifying scenes I have ever seen in any Disney film I have ever watched in my life. It makes me wonder, How the hell did they get away with this? Why the hell would they get away with this? Tell me why. The queen somehow thrivingly managed to find the cottage. She tells her stepdaughter to eat the apple by telling her,
This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
After Snow White ate the poison apple, the 7 dwarves avenges her. Too bad for the evil queen. God does not like her at all. So they return to their cottage and find Snow White seemingly dead, being kept in a death-like slumber by the poison. They weren't able to bury Snow White because, well, she's just so beautiful. They instead place her in a glass coffin trimmed with gold in a clearing in the forest.
A year later, the prince from the beginning of the film finds out about Snow White's death-like slumber. He kisses her, which broke the spell, and they lived happily ever after.
And that, my friends, was Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. This film is without a doubt not only the most important Disney princess film of all time, but it is also the most important Disney film of all time. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs pioneered a new form of family entertainment, and I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart. This film is a classic. Snow White may not be strong like Mulan, but she is like Cinderella, one of the sweetest and most innocent Disney princesses of all time. I'm gonna give Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs a 7 out of 10. Not perfect, but classic.
It is time to talk about
My film theory of Snow White. Snow White and the prince, or Prince Florian according to my research, are both dead in the end. After Snow White ate the poison apple, the poison is now within her. So when the prince or Prince Florian kissed Snow White, the poison is now within him too. So when they depart, we see this. That is basically heaven, implying that they're already dead and the gates of heaven is now open for them. I know that sounds crazy, but hey, that's just a theory.
A film theory and scene.
what have we learned today.
Beauty is not what you look like, but who you are. Now I know that's a really generic moral lesson, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is not the moral lesson, but how they represent it. And I just freaking love how they represent that moral lesson. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really means a lot. You guys are the best.
Tomorrow we're going to talk about
Cinderella. Can't wait to talk about that. See you next time, guys.